Now, when you're writing content in Textbroker, rewriting articles is one of the easiest things you can do. But for me, it comes with a little bit of a gray area. And I'm not the only one. There are several people out there who refuse to do rewrites. I'm Michael with WriterSanctuary, and today we're going to go over whether you should do rewrites in Textbroker. Before we get started, if you can hit the like button, that would help the channel out. And for more videos for freelance writing, Textbroker, or WordPress, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can always hit me up on social media at Twitter or Facebook, or you can use the contact form on WriterSanctuary.com's website. Now, rewrite is when there's an article that's already out there that a client wants, but he wants you to reword it. You come across this a lot, actually, because it's a really easy and quick way to get content. Essentially, all the work is already done for you, all you have to do is reword it. That way it doesn't look obviously copied when the client posts it on his or her website. Now, one of the highlights of Textbroker is being able to write anonymously, which means if you write something that you don't really agree with, your name's not going on it anyway. The client will post it on his or her website using his or her name. I guess that's one of the benefits of being a ghostwriter, because it gives you the opportunity to dig into topics that you really don't want to write or that you have a moral, bias against doing, but since your name's not attached to it, might be a little bit more open to do them. However, there's probably times where there's no matter what you're not going to write. Like, I used to get requests for doing Apple products all the time, and I hate Apple. Everything else is fair game, but that's just me. Everybody has their limits. Now, the purpose of a rewrite is to be able to take a piece of content and kind of manipulate it to where it looks original, even though it's really not. And if you decide to do rewrites for clients in Textbroker, I strongly recommend using the Skyscraping compare tool. Compare the original article against what you wrote. That way it'll help you avoid any kind of flags for plagiarism. And if you've never used the compare tool from Skyscraping, I'll leave a link in the description down below. I can't tell you how many times that tool has saved my butt. And not just in Textbroker either, it's anytime I write content for clients in general. And being able to manage a team, I have to make sure my team's not writing plagiarized stuff either, so I use it for them as well. Now, personally, I don't like doing rewrites only because I am the type of person who likes to put in as much effort as possible to create something unique. I know that most clients on Textbroker aren't looking for the New York Times bestseller or someone who can crank out whatever in their sleep. But me personally, I strive to produce the best I can at all times. And if I'm taking content from another website and then rewriting it to look original, the work's already been done. That's kind of disappointing for me. I'm the type of guy who likes a challenge. I'm not saying that doing rewrites is a bad thing. In fact, there's a lot of authors on Textbroker who make bank doing rewrites. But for me, it's more of a gray area. Like, I'll do skyscraping. Now, skyscraping is when you take a piece of content and you analyze how it's put together and see what you can do to make it better. Sometimes this involves taking those keywords that are used in that article and then directly competing with them. So that is pretty much the closest I'll get to doing a rewrite. The thing is that I'll see how it's structured. I'll see what information they have available, and then I will plan out the article I'm going to write and then shut that page down. So I'm not even influenced by anything that the original author wrote. As for rewrites, I just can't see myself doing them. That's not to say that they're useless. Like I said, a lot of authors out there will make a lot of money, and they're incredibly easy to do. Well, that was a short video. So how often do you do rewrites for Textbroker or any client for that matter? Leave those comments down below. Like I said, I don't do rewrites at all. I skyscrape, and that's the extent of what I do, and lately I haven't even been doing that. If skyscraping are more just following a trend, I like to be the trendsetter. That doesn't happen as often as I'd like, but sometimes it's better to come up with something completely original. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos concerning Textbroker, freelance writing, WordPress, or anything else I like to cover, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Kind of a short one today, I know, I apologize, but I really don't have much to say on the topic. Rewriting can be good, but for me it's not. That's just personal preference. I think it's going to do it for me today. I'll see you on Friday.